like, oh, you got the commitment from the lender or whatever, like that means we're good to waive financing. Absolutely not.
Not always.
Not always.
What a good segment.
In my defense, no, my bra, I got a new bra. It's kind of like squeezing me.
I'm Weeza.
I'm Nada.
This is the Two Keys in a Podcast.
Is that lame? I feel like that was lame as fuck.
Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the Two Keys in a Podcast. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, New Year, new me.
Is it?
No. I actually did nothing. I didn't even come up with a resolution.
I never come up with resolutions.
Yeah.
And if I do, it's like in November of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I might as well just start now.
You know, like when I come up with a resolution, it's like right about when summer is going to hit and it's going to be like bikini season.
I don't know
I'm
why.
like, that's when I'm frantic.
Let's talk about how New Year's is like one thing, but then we all have birthdays. Like technically that's my New Year, you know?
So like you're reborn.
Yes. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is like a new year, me turning 30 or me turning whatever it is. And then I usually like rebrand at that point, and that's in June. So like New Year's doesn't really do anything for me. I'm usually like my best self actually because I've been working on myself for 6 months.
Yeah, that's good.
So
yeah. I mean, I found a gray hair today, which was detrimental.
Oh my God.
My first gray hair.
Your very first gray hair. Tell us about your experience.
I'm really sad.
Yeah. I heard.
It like symbolizes the end is near, basically. I'm not even being dramatic.
No, but like
I can't imagine. No, Weeza, listen. I'm not one of those girls who can like maintain any sort of upkeep. I'm really not. I can't remember to get my nails done regularly. I can't go for facials.
Yeah.
I can barely show up to my haircuts. Okay, you know what I mean?
Shut up, Karen.
So it's like, yeah. The fact that like one day all of my hair is going to be gray and I'm going to have to go and dye it regularly.
Yeah.
It's not going to be it for me.
I used to work at a hair salon for years and years as a receptionist, not as a stylist, but you pick up tips as like talking to them. Never box dye your hair.
Really?
Apparently.
What do I do then? But because I'm like, I don't even think I could get an appointment.
No, like it's fine if you do, but just know that like hairstylists are kind of gonna hate you if you ever go to them. Like I know people that box dye their hair and just like never see a stylist. That's fine, I guess. But like, yeah, just know that if you box dye your hair and then you go to a stylist and try and like reverse anything that you did, especially like the darker it is, like black box dye is apparently like
the worst thing.
Suicide.
Yeah.
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 So just like try and stay away if you're gonna be on that flow. You might as well just get Karen to like color your hair like now. I'm kidding.
No, it was like on a quarter of my strand. Like you could see the gray was starting to grow out.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I just gotta like stress less at work and then maybe it'll like go away.
No, but how do you do that?
No, it's true. It's true.
What do you think this year is gonna actually should we just start talking about real estate? Like usually we like you know, settle in, we talk about ourselves. Actually, no, I'm not done talking about myself. What did I do? Let's talk about the year. Like, oh my God.
Like should we do like a year recap?
Sure.
Nothing comes to mind.
I know, literally saying. Actually,
what
let me
did I even do this year?
No, let me I can like refresh my memory. Hold on, what happened? It's a good thing that like Spotify Wrapped and like all those things exist because like or like Snapchat. I never use Snapchat. When people ask me if I have Snapchat, I lie and I say I don't because like what are you going to talk to me on it? I'm not going to respond. Like
it's just like not a thing at this age. I feel like when we were younger, it was such like a big thing.
Totally.
And now it's like I don't know if the youngins, like the kids, like still use Snapchat in the way that we did. Okay.
Oh, they do.
Okay, good.
I at this point
just old.
I use it for memories.
Yeah,
Strictly,
exactly.
And like honestly, sometimes the Snapchat camera I swear is better. I don't know. Like it's just easier to like snap a pic. Anyways, yeah. So I look at that. I like look and see what I was up to this year. Lots of just. I don't even know. I don't even know.
I can't even
Half
remember.
the year
what
I was
did.
fucking crying because of my fucking Instagram and my business account. So
yeah, I can't remember anything. I don't even remember where I was in the summer.
let's look up your Spotify Wrapped.
I
think this is a good time. Oh yes, we went through this already.
Yeah.
Last year, your best person was
Elton
like
John.
Right. I was gonna say like Barry White. Like who? I need you to look it up again because this is just a good case study at this point.
I don't know
Elton John.
No, but how do I see like what my year thing
Go
is?
to Apple Music.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2026 now.
Oh, I can only see it in 2025.
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, here. I actually deleted Apple Music for a long time and then got it back again. Yeah.
Why did you delete it?
I just wasn't listening to music. I know.
Like you didn't even like replace it with Spotify.
No.
Like you just were.
I just didn't feel like listening to music for a portion of the year.
Okay, like,
yeah, I was like,
that's a pretty dark place to get to.
Really?
Yeah, like it's like.
I mean, I got it back.
Okay, I'm glad you're good now.
That's why if you scroll through my shit, I don't have like any.
Your top artist was Taylor
songs.
Swift.
Oh my god. But you know what? I like that album. I'm not gonna lie. I know people hated it. I kinda liked it.
No, honestly, like you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Clearly, she's top for for a reason. Your number 2 is Lana Del Rey.
That makes sense. Chemtrails.
You have Gracie Abrams on here. Okay,
You know
so you're
what?
like a.
That's because I only downloaded like 10 songs, and then because I only downloaded 10 songs, I had to play the same ones all over on repeat. So I don't think this is like my true. Because I like Post Malone a lot. I don't have Post Malone anywhere on there, I don't think.
Your top songs include Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, the 1975.
That's a good song.
Okay. Let's look at mine.
Mine's always going to be sad. We need some other metric.
My replay.
I kind of want Drake to not be on your list.
That's just not going to happen.
I would kind of be
why?
like a little happy.
Like why?
I don't know. I just don't really like him anymore.
Oh.
I don't know. Why?
I
Why
mean,
do you blink at me like that?
I'm not. I was just waiting for you to finish your sentence because, like,
I don't know.
do you think it would like signify growth in me? Like, what would it mean to you if Drake wasn't on it for once?
I would just like it. That would be my motto. YOLO.
Okay.
You know, I think I'm actually still hung up on the Kendrick Drake beef from the Super Bowl. Actually,
That was so
that
fun.
reminds me.
That was so fun.
And I like hold grudges. I can't let go of things. That's gonna be like me the rest of my life.
Okay, well, my top artist, unfortunately for you, it was Drake.
No,
I just can't. Like, he's in every song. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's just actually, he's like
Even
Taylor Swift
now, like,
in
I
hip hop.
can't even name like one recent song of his. Like, what's like a song?
Nokia. Who's calling my friend?
Oh, see, I didn't even know that was Drake, but I hear it on TikTok.
Yeah, like, do you know what? Like, he's just fucking everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
I just. Like, I can't avoid him if I tried. Number 2 was Party Next Door. Now, they did have an album that came out like together this year, so that's probably why I listened
because I know you love Party Next
the
Door.
fuck out of it. Oh my god, I love him. Number 3 is SZA. Duh.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Summer Walker. She has a new album out
that
called
makes
Finally
sense.
Over It, and it's just like it was literally. It came out in December, and it was in my top 5 for the year.
Oh, that's crazy. You must have been
That's
like
just
had it on repeat.
Literally, so. And my last was Kehlani. I fucking love her.
She's good. She's always been good.
We have really different music tastes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
not really, but like clearly we just be listening to different things. Like when we're together, we listen to the same music. And then when we're apart, apparently you're listening. This is like,
No, you know
this
what
is my
it
go
is
ahead to
for
listen to
me
Taylor
is
Swift.
that I really like don't like when I listen to something, it's more so like for nostalgia. Like my brain does this thing where like if I like, you know, when you like can't remember a song or like it reminds you of like a vibe, I'll kind of go crazy until like I remember what it is and like figure that vibe out again. And then that's when I like dig for all these like weird songs and like that's kind of, or TikTok will get a song stuck in my head. That's pretty much the only way
Oh my God.
that it happens.
Yeah, no, for real, I understand.
Yeah, and my data is inaccurate because it's missing a lot.
I guess.
Yeah, because I had it deleted for a decent chunk.
Yeah, you went through a midlife crisis
Yeah.
along with your gray hair.
Yeah. It's downhill from here.
How was your Christmas?
It was good. I went to Ryan's grandparents' house. There's a bunch of like little kids in his family. They're so crazy. They're so crazy.
Our disdain for children.
I just don't know. I mean, I tried interacting with them. I think I'm getting better because I'm kind of weird. I just like keep to myself. And I feel like when you keep to yourself around kids, it makes them
Want you more.
Yes.
Dude, literally story
Yes.
of my life.
Yeah. But I don't do the goo goo gaga voice or anything like that. I kind of just like talk to them how I would talk to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's why they're intrigued with me. How was yours?
Mine was fine.
Yeah.
I just went back to visit home and like
Yeah.
family, friends, stuff like that.
Mhm.
I do have like a little like qualm. Like I love Christmas. It is my favorite. It's literally my favorite holiday. But there is one thing that I like hate so much around Christmas time. And it's just the fact that like I don't know about you. I don't know what like you know consume. But for me, like all of my favorite podcasts are on like a month-long hiatus. All of my favorite shows are like, we'll return in January. It's like, no, I'm on a break now. Like, I'm gonna be busy in January. Are you joking?
Yeah.
Like, I fucking, like, me and my family and my friends are sitting in front of a cozy fireplace right now. Like, give me content, you know? But like, the only thing there is to watch is the freaking like NFL. Like, shoot me. With that being said, I watched the Diddy documentary.
Yeah. There's just so much to be said about Diddy, period.
Bro, if I could just have the floor for like 1 moment.
Go for it.
Diddy is a fucking menace.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's the worst type of guy, okay? Like, holy shit. Like, have you watched it? Like, have you heard anything about it? Do you want to watch it?
I kind of don't want to watch it. Like, I was following like the trial a little bit when it was going on. I love like lawyer tea.
So it's basically that, but like it's basically just like, you know, there's a few Diddy documentaries out here, but this is like the Netflix one. This is the one that 50 Cent directed and their arch nemesis is or whatever. And he did a good job. Like he, you know, spliced everything together pretty well. I don't feel like we learned anything like specifically new, except there was footage in the documentary of Diddy talking to his legal team like days before he got arrested. And this whole thing kind of like popped off.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is that Diddy got his own like filming company or whatever to come and film him around New York, knowing that this was taking place. And I think his plan was to obviously like record all this stuff and like flip it to the media and just be like, see, I'm innocent. Like he must have thought that he was going to beat the cases.
That's crazy.
Fast forward, spoiler alert. Motherfucker's in jail for so long.
His sentence was light though.
His sentence was really light. It ended up being like he'll probably be out in like a couple of years, to be honest, which is insane because oh my God, like the documentary really just like it outlined like from him being a kid and him just kind of always wanting fame. Like if you don't know who Diddy is, like I don't even know how you would describe him. Like yes, he's a rapper, but he's like he's not the best rapper, you know what I mean? If there's anything that Diddy's good at, it's just being famous. You know how Kim Kardashian is just good at being famous? He's kind of like that in the hip hop space. He's just very in your face, okay?
That's really weird.
And he knows how to get in front of a bag. Like I do before all of this, obviously. Diddy had a lot of respect, especially like in the black culture of it all. Like he's a mogul. Like he's very much like, you know, a business. He's an entrepreneur. He just has a bunch of businesses, a bunch of products, and he is really good at marketing and stuff like that. And like he would always just like have his face in music videos, like before he was even like really like trying to be a rapper.
That's crazy.
And one of the first ways that he got famous, in fact, was he was just like, because he always just kind of wanted to be famous. He didn't know what he wanted to do. He just knew he would be around people and be like, I want to be that guy. You know what I mean? So he started like hosting these events, and one of them was a charity event years and years and years and years and years ago. Okay. And people died at it.
Really?
Like 9 people died because it was like overpacked and
like a Travis Scott situation.
Very much so.
Yeah.
But it was at this like school, like gymnasium or whatever. And there's footage of people just getting like trampled and stuff like that. So the whole thing blew up. And that's kind of like the first time that Diddy's like name was in the media over something like super tragic. But nonetheless, it like got his name out there and he loved that, right? Yeah. Fast forward, they go on to talk about so much stuff. You just have to watch the documentary yourself. But basically like he gets like a weird kick out of like tragic things. Ew. So like after Biggie died, you know who Biggie is? Yeah. After he died, it was like rumored that he probably did it. Like and then Tupac died. Well, actually Tupac died first. Yeah, like Diddy seems to be involved in like a lot of just like tragic shit. He tried to kill like Kid Cudi once.
Really?
He tried to blow up his car after he was like dating Cassie.
How did
and Cassie
I know it was like Diddy for sure?
Because all of this stuff is secret until somebody comes out and says it. So Cassie really was the first person to like break out like all of this like foul information about Diddy. And then people just follow, right? Because people were petrified of him in the industry. Like he's out here killing bitches, you know? Like
that makes sense.
It's kind of crazy. So anyways, it's basically just like a compilation of all of the dirty and vile things that he's done. And even like in the clips that I talked about where he's like talking to his legal team days before he gets arrested, one of the things he says is like, I need you to like fetch a legal team that has dealt with like the dirtiest of the dirty, like the scummiest cases and stuff like that. Like, so that's how you know he's just like fucking a terrible human being walking among this earth. And it's just kind of crazy how long he got away with it.
Yeah.
We were giving him his flowers like as little as 3 years ago, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy. We need to be more careful about who we make famous.
Yeah, I think there's also just like a lack of like holding them accountable properly, because like realistically, like if it was anyone other than Diddy, like someone who wasn't as famous or like had so much publicity, they would have gotten a way longer sentence or a way harsher sentence.
Oh my God.
Like I hate how that has influence on it.
Me too.
Yeah.
There was a few jurors that they interviewed. By the way, the documentary is like, there's some heavy hitters in there. Like they got like the co-founder of Bad Boy who Diddy screwed over, of course. That's the other thing. Like Diddy's very known and glorified for being like this like crazy businessman. He doesn't pay people, and that's when they get pissed, and that's when they start exposing his ass, you know. Like that's why they were able to get so many people in this documentary that are like profound to speak negatively about him, because it's not like he treats everyone great.
Oh, that's crazy.
And if he does, it's like fake, you know.
Yeah, I think he's such a weirdo.
No, for sure.
Yeah, and I feel really bad for Cassie. Like I remember the clip in the hotel of him like beating her.
Humbling.
That was crazy.
You know who I feel bad for?
Yeah.
His daughters.
Oh, I didn't even know he had kids.
Oh my God,
That's
he
crazy.
has children, and most of them are girls. Like I think he has like 4 or 5 daughters. How?
Yeah, that's just like such a bad example to
It's
set.
alarming.
Yeah.
Like you're out here doing this shit to women and you have daughters?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his daughters now are the age that Cassie was when they started, like when he started like
like going through yeah.
Or
when she started going through that shit. Like
well no, when they started dating and when they, like whatever. I just think it's so fucking crazy. His sons I don't feel bad for. I feel like they're kind of like shitty too.
Yeah.
But the daughters, like,
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I like literally cannot bring myself to watch it. It's probably like the last thing I'd want to watch at this point, because like I just like I'm so over Diddy, and like I don't care to like give him any more, like, because he likes the attention, he likes the spotlight, and I feel like even though it's like negative, like, you know, Diddy's still getting like some sort of
which he loves.
Yeah.
But like I'm sure he's like, this isn't good.
He's in a cell though, at least, so it's okay.
I actually think like this is, he gets away with everything, but this now is like it's way larger than him. Even.
Yeah.
I'll never
you can't come
look
back
at him.
from it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you can't
like,
come back from it.
Come on now.
You know what I want to talk about is
What?
like commitments and like approvals and like what things actually mean.
And what actually matters.
Yeah.
Okay. Nat is a mortgage broker. She's gonna break it down.
I feel like I don't blame realtors, honestly, because I was a realtor as well. Still am, technically, for looking at licenses. But like when you're a realtor, you're always under the impression that, because like obviously you put in an offer, you have your conditions, it's usually financing, it's usually property inspection, right? With financing, like a realtor will hear the word like commitment, like, oh, you got the commitment from the lender or whatever. Like that means we're good to waive financing. Absolutely not.
Not always.
Not always.
What a good segment.
In my defense, I got a new bra. It's kind of like squeezing me.
Oh my God.
Because I'm kind of like pressed for oxygen. You know when you buy a new bra and they tell you to like get it really tight because it like stretches out? Oh my God, I hate that. I kind of want like a loosey band one. You know what I mean?
You want to know what? I hate bras.
Yeah,
like just
period.
in general.
They're awful.
To be honest, when I'm shopping, like the number one thing I look for is, do I need a bra with this shirt? Like, yeah. Anyways.
Okay. That was such a funny side quest. Anyways. Okay, so I'm going to explain what a commitment kind of looks like and like what it means when you get a commitment, right? So on our side, the way it works is like, say you have your offer accepted or whatever, right? We fill out kind of like this application. We give these notes for like whatever the lender needs to know about you, blah, blah, blah. We submit it to the lender. the lender takes a look at that plus like the client's credit basically, and that's what the commitment's issued off of. So they don't look at a single document like 99% of the time. If it's something they know is going to be problematic, sometimes they'll look at documents before issuing the commitment, but most of the time you get the commitment with 0 documents looked at, right? What that means is that that commitment doesn't mean anything, right? So like on a real estate contract, you usually have 2 or 3 conditions if it's a condo, right? Like condo docs for the third one. But from the mortgage standpoint, when we get a commitment, there's usually at least 10 conditions. Sometimes it'll be so high as like in the 30s, in the high 20s. And we have the same amount of time as like you do like the regular conditions. But we have to do all of this. Like it's a lot more, right? So I think it's really important to note that we have kind of 2 statuses for a client, right? So like we have the stage where we get the commitment, and then we have a stage called broker complete. So broker complete is when we've actually fulfilled all of those conditions on the commitment. The lenders review documents and they're completely good. So that's a big difference, right? If you're waiving with like broker complete status, like you basically know your financing is going to do like be okay, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's like other checks that can happen down the line. Like they do have the right to like ask for something else or like pull your credit again, or like risk and compliance will like review something, maybe request a different document, but that's not that big a deal, right? If you're waiving based on just a commitment and there's still a ton of conditions outstanding, that's
scary.
Honestly horrifying.
Yeah.
And I think I'm like I wanted to rant about this because I'm kind of frustrated about like the misinformation that's out there. Because even when I was a realtor, this is what I thought. I thought a commitment is like, oh yeah, the lender's like, yeah, you're getting a mortgage. You know? It's not what it means at all. Yeah. You should. So like the way I do it with my clients is when we get the commitment, I go through the condition list. I'm like, here are the conditions we have to fulfill. Usually we'll have most of the documents we need because we grab that during the pre-approval. And then I'll just like update them as like the conditions are being completed, right? So like we're using like a 2-year income, like your T4s have been reviewed, like income signed off on, down payment signed off on, like all of those things. And then sometimes because our dates are so tight, like you will have to waive conditions without fully having all of your broker conditions done.
But you can foresee. Like you can just be like, oh, okay, I'll get that.
Yeah. So that's the thing. If it's something that's like really straightforward, right, and it makes sense to still waive without it, then that's totally fine. You know, like a gift letter, for example. Like if you didn't get a gift letter, like you're probably going to be totally fine to just waive and then do that afterwards. Same thing. One of our conditions is always to provide waivers. So you can never be like fully complete because you obviously can't provide a waiver unless you waive.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a little backwards. So this is like where it's important to have a mortgage broker that actually is like honest about like the process of it all.
Yeah.
Because like before you were my mortgage broker, like a lot of mortgage brokers would honestly just be like, they just wouldn't explain. You know what I'm saying? Like they just actually wouldn't explain. So you just have to take their word for it. And I don't know if like mortgage brokers are just like lazy. They don't really feel like explaining it, or maybe they just are like, they know they'll take the brunt of it if anything goes wrong, because it's not like they explained it to me. Thankfully, I've never had an issue where my files didn't close after waiver. If that did happen to me, oh my God, I don't even.
Horrifying.
Yeah,
it's because you're losing a deposit, you could be sued. It's the worst situation to be in. The worst
situation. So maybe that's why, because I'm always like to my clients, I'm like, do you feel comfortable waiving? Like, I know your mortgage broker said you're good, but are you good? Like, do you know what I mean? I always like really check in before it, because waiving is, if you don't know it, waiving is just completing your purchase. Like it's yours, you know. You write an offer, you have a few conditions in there, like Nada said. The more common ones are financing, home inspection, condo doc if it's a condo. Once you sign off on those 3 conditions being good, it means the property is yours. You're just waiting for possession now.
Exactly.
The problem is, especially depending on when your possession is, a lot can go wrong, right? Like, so some people will buy pre-construction, for example, where you might be waiving a year before you actually like take possession of your house because it's not built yet, you know? So that's definitely a little bit more risky, but for the most part, you're aware of that. You know what I mean? You could lose your job within the year or something like that, but just like, I don't know, try not to.
Well, the biggest issue with like new builds is appraisals, because like in Toronto, right? Like if you need an appraisal, they're going to do it once the property's built.
Yeah.
And then if the property's sank in value, then the lender's not going to fund that amount anymore. They're going to give you the lower appraised value.
With the difference.
Exactly.
So that's another reason why I just kind of steer people away from new builds.
Especially far out. Yeah.
I will forever be on this podcast talking shit about new builds. Like, I'm sorry.
I agree.
But yeah, that's a complete risk. Like if you are buying a new construction home in a declining market, there's a good chance that once they do the appraisal, like maybe like 90 days before you actually take possession, or the thing has to be built, right? However long. And it appraises a lot lower than what you actually like signed off for between you and the builder, then you have to make up that difference in price, not the lender. You know what I mean? So that's a little scary. Speaking of, where do you think the market's going?
I don't know. I feel like my entire time being in this industry, I've never been so like, I feel like
forecasty.
I feel like stuff is changing so quickly, and like not even necessarily for the better. It's just like it's almost like before, like it's almost like we did have like a little crystal ball. Like it's like we could see like year into the future and like know exactly what was going to happen.
Yes.
Now I feel like I can't even look like 2 weeks into the future and know what's going to happen.
Same. I used to be all up in the like, oh, this is what the market's going to do. Like it's pretty easy to like come up with your own conclusions based on what inflation's doing, based on what interest rates have done in the past versus where they're headed right now, employment rates, like things like that. You can gather like, like where the market's headed, bruh. Yeah. I haven't been able to predict like what's happening in probably a year.
Yeah.
Since tariffs and Trump got elected. I haven't been able to predict a single thing, and I honestly don't even try, because you try keeping up with an unpredictable orange.
Exactly. Yeah. It's because he's unpredictable too. So it's like a lot of what happens to us are like based on the things that he does. And like a lot of times, like he's doing things like quickly and like not necessarily like the proper way. Right, because like they just like invaded Venezuela and like took their leader, and it's like he was supposed to go through Congress, but he didn't. So it's like you have
like a sitcom.
Yeah, you have like no way of really being able to predict these things, and I don't think it would be a good idea to do it either, right?
Yeah.
Like if we like, because we always try to be honest with our clients, so it's like if we go up to our clients and we say like, hey, like here's exactly what the market's going to do in a year, like I'd love to tell you for sure that the market's going to go up, right?
And there was a time where we could.
But like, and now we just like, we can't. Like it's kind of like, does buying make sense for you right now, like compared to renting, compared to your other options? Like what actually makes sense is like what you should do, like on a personal level. Like I almost feel like most clients we have right now aren't really looking at it based like economically and like, like based off these predictions and these anticipations and whatever. But I think people are just mostly doing it based on their own circumstance. Or whatever.
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, everybody needs a roof over their head. You know what I mean? Choose to buy, choose to rent. Like it's up to you, whatever makes sense. But like unless you're like a crazy, super like, investor or something like that, it's less important to know. Like if you're planning on buying a house and staying in it for the next 15 years, just buy the fucking house. Okay. Like, geez. But if you're thinking of, we're going to buy this house and then we're going to flip it or something, I'd probably tell you that's a bad idea right now.
Yeah.
As well, same as like, cash flow properties and stuff like that. It's just, I just don't know. Like, I couldn't tell you what's going to happen. I could give you a educated guess. Yeah. But that's pretty much the best we could do right now.
Yeah. And like rents have gone down too. So
yeah, exactly.
Like,
but the interest rates are lower. What do you think the interest rates are going to do?
I think they're probably going to hold.
I think they're going to hold
for
too,
a while. Yeah.
Before they start going up again.
Yeah. And then I think, unfortunately, after they hold for a while, I do think they're going to start going up.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Like the next move definitely isn't down is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It'll hold for however long.
Yeah.
And then, we'll see it. We're probably at the bottom of the rates.
Yeah. And I think like right now where we're at with rates is like a really healthy, like normal spot almost. Yeah. Like you don't really want it to go any lower because like then there's problems. You don't want it to go any higher because then there's problems. Like this is a really normal point where we're at. I think Yeah, I think it's just tough because like we had the rate decreases and like as realtors or whatever, like we like to scream that like, you know, rates go down, like home prices go up. Like
Right.
that's what they traditionally do, right? But like that hasn't really been what we're seeing.
Yeah.
A lot of that is like it does take a while to like realize the effects of like interest rate movements.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Calgary's been like its own unique case study because like again, when rates were going up, like our market was also going up.
And so heavy. Like
Yeah.
I remember like looking at the market stats and being like, oh, it went up 10%
Yeah.
in like up 3 months.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
It's insane.
So I say all that to say like those days are over. Like it took me a sec to
we've
like
all
say
been,
something
like,
final.
like I think we've all kind of been in denial about it.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know. Yeah. Like we just sold our house. Like we're waiting for them to waive conditions in a couple days now. And so like we're like, I don't know. It's just kind of at a point where, you know, when like stuff starts moving the way you don't want it to, like you always have to like reassess like your assets and reassess the things you have.
Yeah,
and see,
exactly.
Like,
that's
where,
just it.
yeah, because like we're on that side of like, you know, we have a property that we live in, but we also have the investments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there comes a point where like if your money is better off elsewhere, like you take it elsewhere and then you just kind of move around based on that sort of thing. So yeah, plus rents are going down, so it's like it's
makes no sense to have a rental.
Yeah.
Well, your rental.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But
You took advantage of it. It was really good while it lasted.
that's what I'm saying. I think
that was
we
the
got
best
like
rental
I think
like
we
I've
got
ever
the
seen.
maximum out of it that we
Yeah.
ever could.
Yeah,
And
that's
like,
how you do it.
Yeah, and I think
Location.
it's just time for something new. Like we're talking about kind of getting like I call it a flip, but it's not really going to be a flip. More of like kind of like a live-in reno for the next 2 years in like July or something like that, sometime in the summer, because we're waiting for more history in our corporation. So we were talking about doing something like that because I think like renos are really cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to like actually like be able to like
Do a live-in.
do like a cool like you know like a hands-on like reno type of thing.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, just like for the experience, like honestly too.
Yeah.
Like and like when you talk about like a live-in reno, it's really different than like a flip or something like that because you're like holding it over a longer period of time and then
It's a lot safer.
a lot safer.
Yeah. Because then you're not like busting your ass doing a flip. Like you have 6 months or whatever, like packing all that stuff. You might find something that you like need to budget in that you didn't think before, blah, blah, blah. Like it's just a lot of risk.
Yeah, I'm a pretty handy woman. Like I've installed floors and stuff before.
Oh my
so
God, good
like,
for you. I would never. I could never.
So I think when you're doing a flip, you're like kind of outsourcing everything because you're trying to get it done as fast as possible.
Right.
Because you're usually in like this short like private loan with a really high interest rate.
Yes.
So you're just trying to like one and done. You're like just trying to get everything done so fast. But like a live-in, like you know, like easy stuff like baseboards, anything like that, like paint, like you can do yourself for the most part. Like save costs because you have the time as well, and then you
time
also
is
force
money.
for some appreciation. So I think that would be really cool. But right now, I'm not sure if we're going to do that for sure because I'm kind of excited to see spring.
Yeah, me
and
too.
see just what happens with the market this year.
I don't think it's gonna shoot up by any means, but I think it'll be like a healthy spring market. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't think it'll be like anything insane. Like there was a time where there were bidding wars on every house. Like it didn't matter. I think that'll still happen, but only on like the really good properties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There'll still be hot properties, but it won't be like a hot market.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
More importantly is like how you price things, right? Like you like price things like way above what they're valued at. Like you're only going to get lowball offers, right? Like part of like being a hot property is like having the right price on it,
right?
You know, especially the market's trending downwards, right? Like if you start really high, you're going to be chasing it down.
Yeah, exactly.
You're getting less and less. So
just be realistic. The worst thing that you can have on your home is tons of days on market.
Yeah.
Even for me, like it just does something psychologically. Like as a realtor, as a buyer, like if you're looking at a house and you can see it's been on the market for 70 days, you're never getting that price. Like just so you know, like, you know, like ever. I would never allow my buyer to, to go at asking price. Like it's not worth that.
Yeah.
So,
well, number one, like people are going to assume immediately that something's either horrifically wrong with the property. Like maybe it shows terrible. Maybe there's like, they're going to assume something's wrong. Or like number two, they're going to assume the sellers are stubborn and like don't want to budge on their price, or they're unrealistic. Like there comes a point where you're too far off that someone will look at it and
just not even bother.
Yeah. Not even think that they can negotiate on it because you're at too big a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So you want to like still be in like a range where like people are okay coming in with offers and negotiating with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basically listen to your realtor.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's why you hire us. Like, please. Oh, our podcast was in the top 30 like percent or something like that on Spotify. Did you know that? Did I send you that?
That cannot be globally. That has to be like in Alberta or something, right?
No, like even if it was just in Alberta, that's fucking
it's still
huge.
good. Yeah.
No, I think it was.
Globally?
Yes, dude.
Oh, we said
no,
that
I sent you
right.
the thingy.
You did. Where?
No, let me show you.
Sorry, crazy.
By the way, like top 30%, that's like there's still a fuck ton of podcasts.
I have no idea actually what our Spotify views are.
Oh, I look at it. Okay.
I have no idea.
1 moment, please. Yeah. The top 30% of videos on Spotify, the video podcast. So that's the other thing. Like not a lot of people do like video podcasts on Spotify. 30% is not like I'm not saying we're not part of the top.
No, it's still
10.
like really good. Like it's still
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, way better than
I just thought that was like a cool little bitch. Not you fucking like.
No, I don't know. Like
like, not having faith in us.
Well, I have no idea what our Spotify views are.
So snaps for us. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to all our listeners, subscribers, supporters, friends, family, clients. I have a few people that like talk to me about my podcast. I'm like, you actually watch it?
Oh my God. Yeah. I know like Ryan's family watches it religiously. I'm like, you guys.
Oh my God. Shout out to Ryan's family.
Warm my heart.
Bless.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, by the way, if you want me to like you, like just like tell me something that I said on my podcast that was like really funny. And I'll be like, oh my God.
Instant friends.
That brings me, I know we were talking about our like Spotify Wrapped, and I don't know if you saw this, but Chat GPT has like a Wrapped.
Oh yeah.
And you can like just it gives you, oh my God, like I'm just like already laughing because I'm so ridiculous with Chat GPT. Like this last year, like 2025, it really like kicked it up a notch. I feel like I didn't start using Chat GPT until like maybe like middle of this year. And then it was like I needed it for everything, you know.
Becomes a crutch real quick.
It becomes a crutch real quick. Yeah. So I had like a pretty ridiculous like Chat GPT Wrapped. Like
really?
Yeah, like I basically like you can ask it like what was like the most ridiculous question I asked this year. What's something that you noticed in the year? Like there's like I saw like a thing where you can like ask prompts and it like it's really insightful actually because like you can be like, oh, I'm really a stupid bitch. Or you could be like, wow, I really learned a lot, whatever.
Yeah.
Mine was kind of in the middle. I just wanted to ask you, you use ChatGPT quite a bit. I want you to ask it, what is the stupidest question I asked you all year?
I don't have the app.
What is with you deleting apps?
I don't. I use like the browser one and I'm not logged in on it.
Oh my God, you don't have the app?
No, here's the thing about me. I can't function without a laptop. I like 99% of the stuff I do is always on a laptop.
Huh.
So I have it on my laptop, but
so every single time you're like looking
I
at
just go to the browser.
Safari?
Yeah, like Safari.
So crazy. I actually am wondering, like, how hard is it to just download the app?
Well, actually, this is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know there was an app. I think Ryan told me.
You're killing me. What did you think ChatGPT was?
I use it on the browser on my computer.
But it's also like a beautiful app.
Yeah, well, because I use it on the browser on my computer, and I like my tabs are like untouched, like unscathed. Like I always keep my tabs open, so I always just have it there. But yeah, no, like I think 2 weeks ago or something, Ryan told me to get the app. He was making fun of me, and then I was like, well, I didn't know there was an app.
You're so funny. Yeah. Okay, can you ask your browser what the stupidest question is?
My browser doesn't remember your data. Yeah. at all. It like resets.
Funny. That's like the main feature of chat is the fact that it starts getting you and
it
like
gets biased, you know?
No, for sure.
I was talking to Sheldon, like a mortgage broker on our team. And I was basically saying like speaking of my like chat browser, I was like, my chat is so like just dry and like to the point, and like my chat's just like not fun.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's because it mimics like you and like how you talk to it.
No, for real.
And I was like, that is so me.
Oh my God, wait, that's so funny. I'm gonna ask chat how it describes me. How do you describe me? We've like formulated a real relationship this year, just so you know. Like,
I'm gonna say something crazy though. Like I switched from chat to Gemini.
Okay, I've heard that it's not. Yeah, like Chat GPT is not the only one.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is it like? Is it better?
I'm obsessed with Gemini. Basically, how this originated is my friend's applying to med school right now. So I was helping her with her application because she only has like the free version of Gemini, so she needed more uses to like help her write her thing. I'm not saying her name.
By the way, these are going to be our doctors in 5 years.
Doctors.
Perfect.
Anyways, so Ryan had it. So like I logged into his, and then I was like coming up with the responses for her, and just the way it like formats its responses, it feels a lot more human like to me. Like I feel like Chat GTP almost has.
Oh my God, I can't with you.
Whatever Chat PT. What is it? What is it?
Just chat. We're on a first name basis.
Okay, whatever Chat does, I feel like it has like a formula, like structure for each of its responses that's always the same. I feel like Gemini always kind of like switches it around, and like no offense Chat, but I think Gemini is a little smarter, like in my opinion.
Yeah, because I read that Chat GPT like works off of like unreliable sources. Like it'll pull information from Reddit.
I think that's been updated now, but like I know it used to totally pull stuff.
Yeah, so it's just
Reddit.
kind of like I cracked the chat code because I agree. At first I was just like, you're just a little bit too agreeable. Like for me. Like, and I'm somebody who definitely needs like a
like
real bitch in my corner. Okay. As I am for others. So I found out that you can, at this point I pay for premium because I'm just like, you got me fucked up. Like opening up a new chat every time. Like I need like, whatever. In the settings, you can actually like tell it how you want it to treat you. So I found a prompt that was basically like you plug it in and it's just like, I'm not going to read it word for word, but it's basically like, be a bitch to me. Like literally like tell me like what I'm doing wrong. I'll ask you, please don't be agreeable. Just like say it how it is. If if you notice any blind spots in my theories or something, like call it out. Right. Yeah. One time I forgot that I told it that. And the first thing that I asked it after I plugged that in, the response was like, oh my God, I almost cried. Yeah, like I was like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting you to be like that mean. So anyways, you can like tell it to be what you want it to be. Yeah. Especially when you like just like pay for plus. I was really trying to avoid that for the longest time. But it was like,
we all were.
But yeah, just like talk to it the way that you want it to talk to you and tell it how you want it to talk to you. Because so I just asked it like, how do you describe me? The first line is, you want the truth, not a Hallmark caption. Here it is. Like, Jesus, like, okay. Like at this point I just like kind of ignore the first line because it's always something punchy and rude. It says, you're high functioning, disciplined, and self-aware.
That's good.
But you run a quiet war inside your head.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. Oh my God.
So
no way to expose me. It says you do the work, routines, tracking, improvement, reflection. That puts you ahead of most people. Yeah. But you also over monitor yourself and then emotionally react to the normal human fluctuations as if they're verdicts of your worth. Okay, now we're getting a little deep.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to tell you that chat thinks I'm very diligent and disciplined.
Well, I like Gemini too, because I feel like when someone like uses chat, like say for example, you use it to write like an Instagram caption and then you like copy and paste it and like post it on Instagram. I feel like 9 times out of 10 people will know it's like chat written, but I feel like with Gemini, you just sound more like, it doesn't sound like chat. It sounds like you're like an elevated individual almost.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I've been using Gemini
and
more
I heard
now.
It generates better pictures.
I don't know. I haven't really used like the picture function yet, but I could totally see it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I could be swayed from Chat GPT.
Yeah.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you told me there's a new, like if it's Gemini, it's Gemini. I might have to part ways. I've never been I've never been scared to cut a bitch off.
Honestly, like I like to mix and match. Like if you almost like cross reference like Chat and Gemini, I feel like that's where you get like a really good like.
See,
it's like getting two opinions. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. And you know what that is? That's an example of somebody who's willing to go above and beyond, which is your personality. Like most people would just be like, oh, okay, that's the answer. That is truth. That is Bible with Chat. But you really do need to walk a thin line because Chat can be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my God. True. The amount of times I've called Chat out for being like giving me the wrong information. I'm like, no, try again. I know that's wrong. Like, so.
And that's that self-awareness coming out, you know, you got to know like when to trust it and when to like not trust it.
No,
just,
for sure.
You know, you just use your like reasoning abilities. Like,
I also would like to take a minute and use this platform to say that I am for sure getting scammed by AI when I'm an old person. I'm already getting scammed. Do you see some videos and pictures online? Do you know half of it is AI?
Oh my God, get this. My mom constantly sends me, so she's on like animal AI TikTok, and it'll be like
oh my God.
It'll be like a freaking gorilla and like a mouse cuddling, and she'll be like, Nadia, look at this. It's so crazy.
No shit like that. And it looks real.
My mom thinks they're all real.
I think they're all real.
I'm like
like it's scary.
Yeah, it is pretty freaky. Like it is, what's it called? Like what's it called? When it's sorry? What's it?
Sorry?
The thing.
You've got to be more.
No, like you know when someone makes an AI video, it has a little watermark on the side.
Oh yes.
What is that?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God, that's gonna drive me crazy.
So sometimes there's a watermark, but most of the time there isn't.
Thank you.
Right.
I was close.
I see. So those I all know are AI, but it's getting freaky.
It's gonna get freaky for sure, and I think it's only gonna get freakier. Think about it in the future. Like
that's what I'm saying. By the time I'm 90, I'm getting scammed.
Yeah. Think about if you do something like really messed up or whatever, and like someone gets it on video. And then, I mean, like in 20 years, you could probably just be like, no, that's AI.
No,
like that's AI.
Oh, that's actually so
true. You know
true.
what I mean? Like, that's kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's going to be more like regulations and stuff on that for sure. Yeah, there has to be. Because I think it could get real like dangerous real quick, honestly.
Oh my God, are you kidding? Like it already is.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Calgary weather and my skin.
Oh my God. Let's do it.
I'm from a long lost land called British Columbia where the air is moist and humid. My skin cannot survive Calgary. It's like ridiculous. I don't know how, like, do you have problems with your skin in the winter?
No, I'm gorgeous and
really?
I'm perfect. Yeah.
Mine's so bad. My skin will, I like put makeup off. My skin will like flake off, like come out in chunks. I'm not joking.
Oh my God.
And it's like that all the time. Like I'll exfoliate. I have like my BHA, AHA, whatever. I do the most to try and make sure it doesn't happen. For some reason, not a problem for me in the summer at all in Calgary. In the winter, it's like, I'm like a snake, like shedding its skin constantly.
That's so nuts.
Yeah.
It's probably because you were used to one thing.
Yeah. I don't know. And I think like I'm naturally like a pretty like I have dry skin, like everything or whatever, right? So like the humidity helped, but now it's like the dryness is making it worse.
So I have friends that have moved to more moist places.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're using
breathing
that word.
too, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, you know, Dallas is one. Vancouver is certainly one of them. And they always exclaim how much better their skin is. So I'm sure I would notice it if I moved.
Oh yeah. Like you don't know till you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I know it'll make your hair frizzy and stuff, whatever. It's the trade-off I'm willing to pay.
Yeah.
For glowing goddess
it's
skin.
crazy just like what affects what.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like if you're an oily person, Calgary's great. You'll be
I am an oily person.
Yeah. See, I'm like a dry person. I'm like totally dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 No wonder I'm perfect.
So you might like even hate like somewhere with more humidity.
Yeah, no, and I do.
You probably
every
would.
time I visited those places, obviously, and like sometimes I'll like step off the plane and be like,
like it hits you,
especially because especially when it's hot, and humid.
Yeah,
that's the worst. I don't know how people do. I'm sure they get used to it, but I
love it.
It would take me a minute.
I love it.
I know you do.
It's like a raisin, like being rehydrated.
Definitely. I know. I would imagine. I'm just like, I'm a hermit and I've never lived anywhere else.
Yeah.
We didn't have a Christmas party this year.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. We've got to like change that next year.
Yeah. And you know
actually, we did have like a little bit of a get together at like a little sports bar or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't show up.
Yeah, you weren't there.
That was like in November though.
That was. I think that's
was like
what they were
early
calling
November.
Is that what we were calling the Christmas bar? I don't know.
I hope not.
I remember like going, and again, it's like a sports bar. Our fucking team lead, like he's a bro. You know what I mean? Like we're never gonna get like, no matter how much money he has, we're never going to like Major Tom. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always, anyways. So we're at this like bar, this arcade. It's very dungy. It's very like, underground, like broy.
Oh my gosh.
And I show up as me, like gorgeous, beautiful, stunning.
Yeah.
I go up to the fucking bartender.
Yeah.
And he looks at me because the other thing was that Sean, the owner, he paid for drinks and stuff like that. All you had to do was go up to the bartender and ask for the drink that you want. So I go up to the bartender. I'm like, "Hi, do you have a menu?" They're just like, "Yes, we do." Gives me the menu. 2 seconds later, didn't even let me look at the fucking menu. He looks me up and down and he goes, "Just so you know, we don't have any girly cocktails on there." I was like, "Oh my God." Like, okay, like I'll have a fucking vodka cran. My God.
No, I would have like asked for like a straight up like whiskey just to prove a point. I would have hated it. I would have been gagging drinking it, but just to prove a point.
No, for sure. I'm pretty sure I just like laughed and I was just like, "I'll have a gin and soda."
I'd be like, "Give me your strongest whiskey."
Like, in a deep voice. Yeah. Oh my God, how judgy.
I know.
No, for sure. I was looking for the girliest cocktail on that menu, by the way. Like,
wait. You know what? Actually, having this conversation, you know what I think our New Year's resolution should be?
Oh, wait, let me guess.
Okay.
Based off of the conversation that we just...
like kind of. Yeah, like a spinoff of the convo.
Being more open. No?
Yeah, that's a resolution for me that's never going to happen.
Okay, what were you going to say?
I was going to say we should do like more like dinner parties or like stuff like that.
I love shit like that. Are you kidding?
I love shit like that too. And I feel like we never do it.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Come over tomorrow. Like literally, I love hosting dinner parties. Like fuck. Yeah. No.
And I feel like we've had this conversation before.
I'm sure we have off the pod.
Listen, I got this big charcuterie board as a gift. So like me and Charcucci sits in the freaking cupboard to rot because I have I don't do anything where I can take it out. But it's massive. It would be perfect for like the cutest, like girliest spread. You know what I mean? So we got to do that.
Tell me
year.
When and where. I hate going out to the club. I hate going out to a dinner party. Oh, baby, what can I bring? Where should I be?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think we do stuff like that. And I think it'll be really fun.
Good
do like
period.
a Galentine's or something, you know?
Oh my God, can we please?
Yeah, we'll do Galentine's.
Okay, this is on fucking being recorded. So
when we do our February episode,
you just know that we're either going to update you or we're just going to not. Yeah. We either will talk about it or we just like won't and like try and like pretend like we've forgotten about it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
No, you said it and I'm putting it in my calendar as we speak.
Good. I might be in Antigua in February. Hopefully not during Valentine's Day, but or like around then. Actually, it's supposed to be like first week. So hopefully I'll be back by the 14th.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Anything else that you'd like to get off of your chest?
I mean, honestly, no. It's good to be back. I think we have the winter blues a little bit.
We did. Oh my God. Let's not even go there.
I'm just like already excited for summer. So
you know what? I actually have a really good feeling about 2026, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Every time I have a crash out year, it is followed by the most glorious year of my life.
Absolutely.
Like always. Like the pattern of my life has never failed that formula.
No, listen, life is like teeter-totter. Yeah. What's it called? Teeter-totter? It goes seesaw. And it goes like this, like on your way up. It's on
the way up.
It's
always.
on the, like it does have its down, but it'll be on its way up.
Just like real estate.
Yeah. As long as you do the work and you put that effort in and you have a good heart.
Do the work, put the effort in, have a good heart. Period. I think that's been our show.
Yeah,
My
I think so
my
too.
cramps are kind of kicking.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening to another episode. We will see you next time on Two Keys in a Pod cast.
That was super cunty.
That was the cuntier the better.